PhysioExtra.com.
No survivors are expected from a mid-air collision involving a passenger plane and Black Hawk helicopter in Washington, D.C. US correspondent Jonathan Kersley reports.
64 people were on board the passenger plane and 3 on board the US military helicopter when they collided about 9 p.m. local time last night. It's been confirmed some of the passengers on board the American Airlines plane were figure skaters based in Boston. An investigation is now underway to determine how the aircraft managed to collide. President Donald Trump has indicated there may have been a pilot problem on the Black Hawk helicopter, but at the same time suggested, without evidence, diversity, equality and inclusion hires within the air traffic control system may have been a contributing factor. All 67 people are feared dead.
Back home, and police are hunting for a gunman who fired a shot inside a Gulfview Heights home late yesterday, injuring a man. They were called to Brabham Crescent just before 5 last night after reports a group of people had broken into a property and discharged a firearm. The victim was taken to the Royal Adelaide Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police don't believe the attack was random. The federal government's cheap childcare is being eroded as out-of-pocket costs soar. Gabrielle Hodson has more.
Increases in childcare fees are quickly eating into Labor's subsidy boost, with ABS figures showing out-of-pocket expenses have jumped almost 13% in just over a year. News Corp says that in March 2022, before the subsidy existed, the average fee was $11.20 an hour, but by September last year that had climbed to $13.70. The Albanese government claims families are saving almost $3,000 a year with cheaper childcare, but the coalition says every way you look at the issue, childcare is more expensive, with almost 1 in 5 centres charging above the hourly rate cap to keep up with rising costs.
The National Australia Bank at Modbury is among 17 branches across the country, soon to be opened on Saturdays. The move follows the successful trial of 12 branches in November last year, including Marion. NAB executive Paul Carter says they recognise it's tough getting to the bank during the week between work, picking up kids and personal appointments. Overseas, and Israel has suspended the release of more than 100 Palestinian prisoners until further notice. The government says it won't facilitate any further exchanges until the safe exit of other hostages is guaranteed. As the BBC's Yolanda Nell reports, it comes after the chaotic handover of 7 hostages in Gaza.
Pictures did emerge showing Arbel Yehud, an Israeli civilian, surrounded by armed Palestinian fighters. It was a long wait for this Red Cross convoy, but eventually it made its way out. And spotted among the supporters here, President Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff. He's had a key role in securing this initial Gaza ceasefire, with hostages being exchanged for Palestinian prisoners. And now, ahead of expected new talks to bring home remaining Israeli captives and end the war, mediators know they must keep pushing.
Now turning to 5AA Sports.
Agostino Mitsubishi's Good to Go factory clearance is on now. Get instant drive-away bonuses of up to $3,000.
Here's Tom Wren.
Thank you, Jess. Australia's men's and women's Test cricket teams are in great positions against their respective oppositions in Sri Lanka and Melbourne. The men's side has Sri Lanka 3 down for 44 after declaring it 6 for 654. Usman Khawaja made 232, while Josh Inglis made a century in his debut, finishing with 102. In the women's Ashes Test, England was bowled out for 170. Australia looking good, 1 for 56 at stumps in reply. Well, the PGA Tour's signature Pro-Am event at Pebble Beach is underway, marking the start of the season for many of golf's big names. Rory McIlroy is equal 5th at the moment, 3 under through 8 holes, thanks to a hole-in-one at the par 3 15th.
119, that's not a good line. How about that? Unbelievable, in the hole. Flies it in, Rory McIlroy.
I'd say that was a good line, Graham.
Unbelievable. Audio thanks to Fox Sports. Cam Davis is also going well. The Aussie, he's currently 3 under, while there's 4 players leading the way at 4 under. To basketball, NBL top of the ladder side, Illawarra has had a 24-point win over the Tassie Jack Jumpers, the Adelaide 36ers. They'll take on Brisbane tonight. And a stack of Europa League games will kick off in the next half hour, with Tottenham and Manchester United among the clubs in action. And that's the 5AA Sport.
Thanks, Tom. Now the 5AA forecast.
The heat is on. Keep cool with a cool summer aircon service from Automasters.
Sunny and 32 today, 36 tomorrow, 38 for Sunday, 39 for Monday and 36 for Tuesday. Right now it's 16 degrees. More news as it happens on 5AA.
Join us every Friday from 3pm when renowned Adelaide chef Chris Jarmer from Jarmer's Kitchen joins Stacey Lee for Foodie Friday. Thanks to Smeg, seamlessly pairing performance with design. Taste the difference with Smeg. Join us every Friday from 3pm when renowned Adelaide chef Chris Jarmer from Jarmer's Kitchen joins Stacey Lee for Foodie Friday. Thanks to Smeg, seamlessly pairing performance with design. Taste the difference with Smeg and Parafield Airport Liquor. They have the perfect partner for every dish.
Hello, Frank Walker from National Tiles. The National Tiles famous January half-price clearance is on now. Yes, thousands of metres of last year's discontinued National Floor and Wall tiles at half price and below. Bargain hunters, this is your only chance to pick up absolute first quality National Wall and Floor tiles at half price and below. But you'll have to be quick, because when they're gone, they're gone. So rush into National Tiles or go online now and save.
Get ready, Adelaide. Join Adelaide Symphony Orchestra for Piano Man at the Festival Theatre, bringing Billy Joel's greatest hits to life like never before. Hear classics like Just the Way You Are, Uptown Girl, Vienna and Piano Man reimagined with stunning orchestral arrangements. 4 incredible vocalists, Phil Burton, Alinta Chidzi,